Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unmanned. Court of Appeals strikes down FAA model aircraft regs. VA governor first to fly an autonomous aircraft. And drone aviation to unveil new heavy-lift tethered multirotor. Hi, I'm Bree Cross. Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Airborne-Unmanned program, a weekly news program covering all things unmanned in partnership with AUVSI. The unmanned community got a bit of a jolt late last week when the U.S. Court of Appeals shot down the FAA's regulation of recreational unmanned aircraft systems. Industry reaction has been swift. AUVSI has some concerns with the aftermath of the ruling, as President and CEO Brian Wynne clearly expressed. Quote, AUVSI is disappointed with the decision today by the U.S. Court of Appeals to reject the FAA's rule for registering recreational unmanned aircraft systems. A UAS registration system is important to promote accountability and responsibility by users of the national airspace and helps create a culture of safety that deters careless and reckless behavior. We plan to work with Congress on a legislative solution that will ensure continued accountability across the entire aviation community, both manned and unmanned. The FAA offered a short statement that indicates there is yet much to consider. Quote, we are carefully reviewing the U.S. Court of Appeals decision as it relates to drone registrations. The FAA put registration and operational regulations in place to ensure that drones are operated in a way that is safe and does not pose security and privacy threats. We are in the process of considering our options and response to the decision. Airborne-Unmanned will bring you more as the case becomes more clear. In the next Unmanned Minute, let's take a brief look at a few of the shorter stories that are making the rounds of the unmanned vehicle communities. Version 2.0 of the King School's Drone Pilot License Test Prep course has been released. Quote, since it was released in January of 2017, over 1,000 drone operators have passed the test, said John King, co-chairman of King Schools. Version 2.0 will be even more of what they tell us worked so well for them. We've added more humor, video, and graphics to make things clearer and more fun. Kittyhawk has introduced Flight Deck, a new feature that brings in-flight controls and functionality in real time to the Kittyhawk platform. The app removes the need for switching between apps during operations, while also connecting the pilot and his aircraft to real-time airspace alerts and real-time coordination with headquarters. For commercial pilots, Flight Deck removes significant overhead by acting as a single mobile application. Edmonton International Airport claims to be the first airport in the world to integrate a full suite of UAS services into their daily airport operations. Starting in the second quarter 2017, ClearFlight Solutions and Arium Analytics will focus on safely integrating UAS technology with a focus on enhancing EIA's wildlife management plan while supporting continued growth of the Edmonton Metro Region's aerotropolis. The ICAO is asking for public input on a proposal to develop a system that would track the movements of every drone in real time worldwide in an effort to prevent collisions with manned aircraft. The information provided by ICAO member states would lead to a database that could be consulted by aviation authorities in the participating countries. Another goal is to standardize drone regulations across jurisdictions. That was our Unmanned Minute. Now back to the rest of the news. Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe earned serious bragging rights as he became the first sitting governor to fly in a fully automated aircraft during an 8-minute flight that took place last Thursday following the opening of NASA's Wallops Island Flight Research Center UAS runway. The governor flew aboard an Aurora Centaur optionally piloted aircraft. The flight comes 1 week after the governor's announcement establishing the Commonwealth's Autonomous Systems Center of Excellence. Quote, I am thrilled to be the first governor to fly in an unmanned aircraft and in our great state of Virginia, said Governor McAuliffe. I have witnessed firsthand the impact that the UAS industry will have on the future of transportation, and our lives will change as we know it. Both the pilot and sensor operator stations for the Centaur OPA can be staged on board or remotely, allowing for a variety of flight configurations. These modes of operation are designed to meet multiple needs, including long-endurance missions and operating in hazardous environments. As part of the unmanned mode demonstration, the governor controlled the Centaur from a laptop computer aboard the aircraft. Drone Aviation unveiled the new Watt 300 heavy-lift tethered multirotor drone and an upgrade military WASP aerostat platform at the 2017 Special Operation Forces Industry Conference. This event served as the first unveiling of the new Watt 300 heavy-lift multirotor drone, which delivers enhanced multi-mission capabilities thanks to its ability to support the same advanced electro-optical infrared sensor payloads utilized by the WASP aerostat platform. Drone Aviation's WASP and WATT are intended to provide semi-persistent, mobile intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance for various military, law enforcement, and commercial security applications. The WASP is a highly tactical and mobile aerostat system which can be operated by as few as 2 soldiers and can provide day-night video and wireless communication range extension from either a fixed, stationary position or while being towed. The patented WATT electric tethered aerial platform is the company's turnkey electric tethered drone designed to provide security and reliable aerial communications and monitoring for extended durations. WATT utilizes a high-strength Kevlar armored tether connected to the ground, providing uninterruptible power, unjammable command and control, and secure collection and distribution of sensor data to deliver highly effective coverage from altitudes up to 400 feet for up to 8 hours or more. Well, that's our program for this week. In addition to this program, our daily Airborne-Unlimited episodes covering the entire aviation and aerospace world are streamed Monday through Friday. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and tweet us. Get comprehensive real-time 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net, and more information on the innovative world of all things unmanned at auvsi.org and airborne-unmanned.net. We'll see you next week.